What is up, everybody? It is Wreaker, and welcome back to the Minecraft Vanilla Survival World. It totally hasn't been months since I've made a video on this. Totally not. But anyway, uh, let's do some catch-up time, shall we? Let's head into the nether. So, while I catch up on where I've been and what's been going on, we're going to do a little bit of building on the nether tunnel. But yeah, it's been a busy couple months since the last episode, and that's not intentional. I've had like 3 different cases of my computer trying to end its own life, so I've had to get that fixed, and it's stable, but I am hoping to get a new computer eventually. I've also had a couple health issues, couple of them to where I have had no voice or just have had some pretty bad headaches and haven't been able to record. I also hurt my elbow and it hurt to control a mouse for a little bit, so that was another delay. I've also moved into an apartment since the last episode, so that's its own struggles. But luckily with that, I now have a lot more freedom to record stuff. I don't have to worry about roommates or anything like that. But also another thing is I've been considering what content I want to make and all that. I've been doing YouTube on and off for almost a decade now, which is ridiculous. And what started as just really bad Let's Plays because I was a dumb teenager at the time. Genuinely, I want to make content, but for me, it's a struggle of learning how to make the content while also not really having any money to make content with, so learning to deal or use what I have already. And I've gone from an old channel to this one that we're currently watching. At the start of my YouTube career, everything was like almost no editing. It was just Let's Play and just me being dumb. But I want to move forward to stuff that's a lot more edited, and learning how to make content and record and all that stuff is a little challenging when you're trying to figure out how to do everything yourself and you don't have a lot of friends that you can rely on. And it's been fun trying to figure out how to do everything, on how to make content, and I'm starting to get to the point to where I understand the video editors a little bit better, so I feel like I can do more than just some jump cuts in a Let's Play, and I can make some stuff that's a little better edited and a lot cleaner. And it just takes some work to figure out how to set stuff up, because I don't really have people I know personally to help set this up, so it's a lot of random Googling, random instruction guides, and a whole lot of trial and error, and a whole lot of error. But slowly but surely, we're getting to a point. I think a lot of my content creation is going to be focused more on streaming. There's a couple things currently in the works, like my Twitch is currently a few different game Let's Plays, but I've also got a challenge run I'm doing, a college football video game challenge. Like once I get all the footage recorded, which it's going to be quite a few streams because it takes a while, then I'm going to try to turn that into a video with a lot more editing and scripting and all that stuff. I want to start making those edited videos out of streams. So again, it's learning how to do everything yourself and having to teach yourself everything. But it gets overwhelming sometimes, and that's when I end up taking some of these breaks unintentionally. But we're back in this world now, so let's pop over to the other side of this nether portal and we'll check out what I've been building on stream in the Steampunk area. Alright, and now we can see the Steampunk area does look a little bit different. There's a little bit of building that's happened off stream and off recording, but a lot of this was built on stream and it's not all finished. We have our clock tower storage room that's slowly turning into a shulker monster. This is a new addition. This is the lava farm I built on stream very recently. I forget what day. My sleep schedule is all sorts of effed up, so I don't actually know when this was built. But yeah, just got a simple lava farm with a lot of cauldrons and stuff. It's already cranked out quite a bit. But it's not done because it needs a roof. And if I pop up here, you'll see it's just lava pits and all that. I did essentially decorate these, even though I think they'll never be seen, with the trapdoors and whatnot supposedly being like lava pipes. But yeah, I the original idea was to build a giant pipe out of copper, and you can see the remnants of that left. I ended up turning it into like a platform for a fluid pump, and I'm gonna pop into free cam and kind of show off. This is supposed to be like a fluid pump with the gear and all that. I think it looks decent. I need to add some cobwebs for like some steam coming out of it, but it's supposed to be lava pump pumping into the lava farm. It serves no purpose other than decoration. But I like the look of it, and that's kind of all that matters. And another thing that I built off stream was a dripstone farm. I actually built this. I didn't do it on stream because I didn't do this one on stream because the redstone was going to be an absolute mess, and I didn't want to have to try to explain it on stream. And is this the one? No, that's there's a geode back in there that I've been harvesting every now and then. Here's the entrance. And yeah, now you can see why I wanted to figure all this out off camera. And let's see. There is a minecart that just goes back and forth and collects mob drops as well as dripstone. Oh yeah, I took out some dripstone blocks to add in the lights there. And yeah, there's no dripstone here because of how the flying machine works. Because apparently you can't have the observers underneath the pistons. It just did not like that. But long story short, there is an etho clock here at maximum amount of items. And then every time it goes off, it triggers the observer. And the dropper will fire. And when this empties, it'll shoot off this thing. Or when the dropper empties, it'll turn off the comparator, which will turn off all these repeaters, which will unpower this, or unpower the piston, which will cause the redstone block to go back in, which will unlock this hopper and allow, I think it's 23 torches. It's an amount of torches to go back in here, and it resets the counter. But it also fires off this flying machine and that flying machine at the same time. Or roughly the same time. It's observer delay and all that. So I never have to mess with this. I just have to get through a hole. But I just have to collect all the drops, and yeah. So this will just kind of stay here. I might do some more decoration on the outside. The inside I can't really do much more without interfering with flying machines, so it's just kind of gonna get left. And I didn't have too much more planned for this episode. I just knew I needed to at least recap what's been done on streams, but I also did want to do at least one little building detail on camera. So we'll get that put in here. Squeeze below some trapdoors at least. And if you're wondering that, or thinking that these things didn't look like perfectly in there, if you're wondering about yeah. And if you were wondering why the pipes looked weird, it's called they didn't have their actual supports in yet. Wonder if my mic picked up my oven there. So we're just gonna add in something to make it look like the pipes aren't just floating. So we'll go like that, and one like that, and we can step back and take a look, and yeah, that looks a lot better. So I'm going to add in one right underneath this L. I swear I just saw a slime over here, now it disappeared. So let's see. Or actually, do I want to do... I'm going to do a skinny one. I said skinny and then I went the wrong way. Alright. Good job, brain. And adding just a little pop of depth to the pillars should help make them feel a little less blocky. Which is ironic considering this is Minecraft and everything is blocks. And add one more support pillar over the lava, and I think the pipe looks a whole lot better. I'm going to continue to build this area up over stream and hopefully get some more episodes out soon. Next project will probably be finishing off the lava farm. After that, it'll probably either be another building down here, or I will start on the industrial district, which I've got some interesting ideas for. But until then, this has been Wreaker of Chaos, and I will see you in the next episode.